Wow. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is a live chat. You guys might not see this thing until it is too late. It is about 5 in the morning, almost 6 in the morning. Yeah, it's like 5 in the morning, my time, and developments are happening right now. There are conversations being had right now, this early in the morning. Okay, your boy right now have not slept. Okay, LeBron James might tick off the entire world if he does not go to the Los Angeles Lakers now. He's entertaining the fact of joining the Philadelphia 76ers. I kid you not. This is a real thing. I'm telling you, you have to remember something. I am the person who told you LeBron James can pull out of this. He only agreed to a 4 year, no opt out clause deal with the Los Angeles Lakers. A 4 year, no opt out deal. He agreed, but he did not sign. He does not sign until Friday. Friday is the first day he's available to sign the contract to agree to the deal. Now, the Lakers got into Friday to make LeBron James happy. LeBron James has sent out through his company, Clutch Sports, allegedly, they're leaking out information that LeBron James might not sign the deal due to the Golden State Warriors signing Boogie Cousins. This is massive information, ladies and gentlemen. And to back it up that this is really going on right now, if you go to Joel Embiid's, I think his Twitter page, he mentions it. And the only reason why Joel Embiid would mention it is because he's linked with LeBron James's company. That's why they're bringing it up, having it come from him instead of LeBron. Let Joel Embiid bring it up so that it would be talked about. Because as you remember, Joel Embiid actually brings up DeAndre Jordan did this. DeAndre Jordan had agreed to go to the Dallas Mavericks years ago. He had agreed and said that he was going to take the deal that they had in front of him, and he ended up going back to the Clippers. And now he's in Dallas. He's finally in Dallas, where he wanted to go in the first place. So when you agree to a deal, it's not official until you sign the deal. You can agree to terms, and everything else is normally usually a formality. This doesn't really happen. When someone agrees to terms, they normally follow through. But LeBron, in his mind, he's like, look, I agreed because I was expecting you guys to deliver on your end of the bargain. Now, if I'm not seeing that in return, I might be out of here. So either you make something happen with this Kawhi Leonard situation, y'all got to Friday to make me happy. JaVale McGee, Stevenson, and Rondo is some okay ancillary players, but they got Boogie Cousins. That changed the whole landscape. Exactly. He's putting the fire under Magic Johnson and the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm glad you're smart enough to figure this out, William. That's all this is. He's instead of him doing it, he would look petty doing it. So he would have Joel Embiid, somebody from his Clutch Sports company, do it. We're not fooled. LeBron cannot walk away from this Los Angeles Lakers deal. And the reason why, you're right, I don't sleep. If I was asleep, I would not be able to get you this information right now. Fake. Dog, my phone been blowing up. And it's 5 in the morning. I mean, he looks petty because you got somebody like me that's going to point it out to you. I'm going to tell you the truth. He's going to make them get Kawhi Leonard right now. LeBron cannot be embarrassed. He does not want to be embarrassed with the Los Angeles Lakers. This cannot be a first round, second round exit. He better get to the Western Conference Finals or the NBA Finals. LeBron cannot deal with the embarrassment and the humiliation of being a failure in Los Angeles. That's too much pressure. So he's not going to join. He's not going to sign that contract if he feel the Lakers ain't finna do what they finna do within the next 4 days. Watch how you going to hear more rumblings about it today. Or watch all these sports shows start getting this leaked information on how LeBron might not stay. Watch how it start coming up. This is all to put pressure on the Los Angeles Lakers to make something happen within his next 3 days. Because Magic Johnson will end up with egg on his face if LeBron was to leave and say, go to Philly. Philly offer LeBron a deal right now, which they can. They can offer him 4 years, $154 million, and they don't have to really lose anybody. They can offer him the same amount of money right now. Go to Joel Embiid's page. He actually talks about it. He's talking about LeBron, saying, hey, it ain't too late. DeAndre Jordan did it. You can do it too. He's already implying it already. He's already implying it. Matter of fact, I'm going to read you his exact words. Let me go to his Twitter. I'm going to go to Joel Embiid's Twitter. I'm going to get you his exact words because he actually brings it up too. Joel Embiid. Okay, here it is. Well, the NBA is nuts and also the best league. Here it is to LeBron James. There's still time to change your mind. Let's pull a DeAndre Jordan and trust it. Exactly. And you see Joel Embiid didn't tag LeBron James' name in it. He just put the words out there because he's speaking to LeBron, but he knows not to tag him into it. He's represented by LeBron's people. He wouldn't know nothing about no DeAndre Jordan and what DeAndre Jordan did. He wasn't even in the league when DeAndre Jordan did that. So he wouldn't know anything about it. He's told what happened by LeBron's people. LeBron know all about the DeAndre Jordan situation and what happened when he tried to go to the Mavericks before. He agreed to a deal, then he ended up going back to the Clippers. Now he's in Dallas this year. So how would Joel Embiid even know something about that? He don't. He was told. Ben Simmons is represented by Clutch, and so is Joel Embiid. Not Embiid, bro. They both in cahoots. Believe me. Joel Embiid is in cahoots with LeBron and everybody else. Believe me. Rob J, if you think this is fake news, then go to bed. Go back to sleep. This isn't fake news. This is real as I can tell you. My thing is, see, you, Rob, the problem with you is you're the type of individual who don't believe it till you see it on Fox Sports News or on First Take. As wrong as they've always been. He might not sign with the Los Angeles Lakers. He don't have to sign. He has to Friday to sign Gaddafi, and he doesn't have to. After the Boogie Cousins deal went down, LeBron was pretty much upset about what was going on, because Golden State traded JaVale McGee to the Los Angeles Lakers to clear up space to get Boogie Cousins. And LeBron don't understand how that happened, how the Lakers just didn't get Boogie Cousins and Golden State got him. And they got JaVale McGee. And then they got Stevenson, and then they got Rondo. Those are good ancillary players, but Golden State just got Boogie Cousins. And believe me, you thought LeBron was pouting in the NBA Finals. What you think he was doing when he heard that news? LeBron he can opt out of this deal. He has not signed anything. He does not sign until Friday. Friday is the official signing date. Now, if he changes his mind anytime between now and Friday, he can do so with no penalty to him whatsoever. LeBron can go and do whatever he feels he wants to do. He can just say, I don't want to take this deal. I've changed my mind. He has not signed the contract. So if he wants to take this same deal in Philly, he can take it. And that's what Joel Embiid is saying. Look, we can still do this. We can pull a DeAndre Jordan. He's letting him know right now. And the only reason he's saying that is because he's being told what to say. Because they already know this is on LeBron James' mind. So they wanted to start coming out on the television screen so that it could put more pressure on Magic Johnson to make something happen before LeBron might make a decision to leave or something, and that would make Magic Johnson look ridiculous and stupid. This is a game. LeBron don't want to leave the Lakers. He wants to sign with the Lakers, but he also don't want the Lakers to get complacent of we did enough for this season. Then we'll hit him next year. LeBron don't have that in his philosophy. He don't have that. Let's win 50 games this year, then build on that. He don't have that. He wants to go to the NBA Finals right now. And when them getting Boogie Cousins, he's like, well, how the hell are we gonna get to the NBA Finals now? In his mind, he's already defeated. That's how he is. He was like that in the NBA Finals. Why wouldn't he be like that today? Rob, we're gonna stop talking to you because you don't listen to what I'm saying. Did I tell you LeBron wanted to leave the Lakers? Did I ever say that? He wants to remain on the Lakers. He wants the Lakers to do their jobs. So he's going to put this story out here to let everybody know that he has the option to leave before that Friday's deadline, before he signs that contract, so that the Lakers will step up and try to get the best players they can for LeBron right now, because they have Boogie Cousins. LeBron is not willing to concede an NBA championship to somebody and him being on the team playing and just getting 50 wins or something, and they lose in the second round. LeBron going out in the second round right now in his career for the Los Angeles Lakers, that is unacceptable. He has to have some type of advantage. He's not used to not having an advantage. What's wrong with the title, Rob? The title's official. The title said LeBron James might not sign with the Los Angeles Lakers. That is the truth. He might not sign. If the Lakers are not going to do, he has the option. Gaddafi, he's gonna sign. This is a bluff game. This is a business move. The Lakers are gonna be like, LeBron can't do it. His ego would be too hurt. His reputation would be too damaged. It wouldn't, because if he said, I'm not going to the Lakers, I'm going to go join Philly, a lot of people would be like, yeah, LeBron's back in the East. I already know I'm right, Mr. Parker. I know when the contracts are supposed to be signed. The contracts are supposed to be signed on Friday. So on Friday, he has until Friday to get this. Magic Johnson has to, before Friday, to make something happen that LeBron would be happy to stay and sign that contract. If not, LeBron might be going to Philly. That deal with Boogie Cousins has shocked the NBA. LeBron wants to see something happen, and something happen within the next 3 days before he put pen to paper, because JaVale McGee, Stevenson, and Rondo ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it with LeBron. Sorry. He wants something else. He want it now. He don't want to wait till next year to get it. He want it right now. Serious. After they just got Boogie Cousins, he's mad. LeBron is upset because the Lakers did a trade with Golden State to get JaVale McGee. And that end up making room for the Golden State to be able to sign Boogie Cousins. And he's wondering, how the hell did Magic let that happen? He could have said no and went out and got Boogie Cousins. So LeBron, like, that don't make no damn sense. JaVale McGee for Boogie Cousins? How the hell we messed that up? This is an embarrassment. The Golden State Warriors, they just put their ball sack right on the Lakers' face with this deal. That dude that's in the Skittles crew, that general manager from Golden State, he just teabagged The doggone Los Angeles Lakers. Straight teabag. They was like, our balls, your face. They did a trade with, with the Golden State Warriors. That's what ticks LeBron off the most, is that Boogie Cousin was willing to do a 1-year deal. And he went to Golden State. Y'all let Boogie Cousins go in a 1-year deal for $5.3 million. LeBron James probably broke his television. The word around the campfire is he is pissed that the Lakers would do this deal to get JaVale McGee, Stevenson, and Rondo. Even though these are good ancillary players, this ain't going to cut it. Oh, I know he didn't get no sleep last night. That Nick Wright guy. Nah, they did a trade deal with JaVale McGee. Do I think they'll steal the story? Of course. Watch what I tell you, Mr. Parker. You're gonna hear it out their mouth how LeBron James, he can opt out. He ain't signed the contract. He has it the Friday. Watch all of a sudden all that start coming out. You ain't heard nobody say anything like that yet. Watch now. Watch now. How they going? None of them told you he got to Friday to sign the contract. They already talking like he's a Laker. Watch now. That's all I'm gonna say. Watch now. Watch how they talk now. I'm just gonna wait for it and see it, and I'm gonna see who's gonna be the first one to say it on television. Yeah, this is a money play. This is a play to put pressure on the Lakers to do their jobs without saying nothing. No, all he wants is to make sure the Lakers is on the ball and they're gonna do what they say they're gonna do. And LeBron assigned. LeBron wants to be in LA. Believe me, this whole thing was a year ago. They know LeBron wants to be in LA. He damn sure don't want to be in Philly. But he's going to give the impression, the impression that I will leave and I can leave. Go to Philly. Joel Embiid has already let it be known we can still do this. DeAndre Jordan pulled this move before, where he's agreed, and this has happened a couple other times. People have agreed to a deal, then before it was time to sign the contract, they ended up pulling out, or another team came with another offer saying we'll make the match or we'll do this. DeAndre Jordan went back to the Clippers. Now Dallas has finally got their man. Cavs fans can cheer all they want. He ain't going back to Cleveland. Exactly. Terrell Owens agreed to go to the Ravens and end up signing with the Eagles. Absolutely correct. Until you sign the contract, it is not a done deal. You just have agreed to principle. You agreed to the terms. And that's all he has. LeBron agreed to a 4-year, $154 million deal. But the contract day, the earliest he can sign is Friday. I know this. So to make sure that Magic does his job, he's going to let Joel Embiid leak stuff out in the media. He's going to start leaking things out through Bryant Warthog that LeBron hasn't yet signed. And if the Lakers don't do something, he could go to the Philadelphia 76ers. He can go back east. So that way, LeBron will have a much better team and a better shot of beating this juggernaut that's in Golden State now. He was upset because JaVale McGee, the Lakers had a chance to get Boogie Cousins, and they blew it. And he don't know how that happened. LeBron does not know how that happened. The thing is, it just makes no sense. You understand? When things just don't make any sense, it just don't add up. Yeah, Draymond is a great GM. He starts working the phones, baby. They want to play with Draymond because he fits the system. Now they got a big man to work through, a real big man who can shoot on the outside. They have no weakness on the floor. They already was the best team in the basketball. They don't even need Boogie. That's the thing. They don't need Boogie. They gonna win 67 games without him. So he ain't coming back to January. It's like, bet. Whenever you ready to come back, Boogie, we got you. That's dangerous. Well, here's the thing. They did some type of deal to free up money to get Boogie Cousins. They let JaVale McGee go. If Golden State wanted to keep JaVale McGee, they could have. All they had to do was sign and match the offer, which they had the money to do to keep JaVale McGee. They knew they were getting Boogie Cousins. They knew it. They waited to watch the Lakers play themselves. And once the Lakers went ahead and took the bait and signed JaVale McGee, they went and got Boogie Cousins, and LeBron is pissed. I can only imagine what that Nick Rome guy is saying. Is he on now? Is that guy on TV right now? I know he is going off. He's blaming the NBA. He wants an investigation. I want an investigation. LeBron been sitting on this league since it's been founded. Turn these machines on. Turn these machines back on. I bet he is losing his mind in this dirty NBA. And now they're going to be mad at Adam Silver slip. He's working for Golden State, the commissioner. Why would he allow this? But just yesterday, they were talking about Boogie Cousin going to the Lakers. They were okay with that. The moment he goes over to Golden State, well, he ain't nothing, no way. He's got an Achilles problem. He ain't gonna probably play anyway. They're like half the year's out. He ain't no good anyway. We don't need him. Man, they cheated for Golden State. The NBA is dead. They went into an immediate breakdown. Everybody went to an immediate. Even other NBA players start breaking down. They Enes Kanter, who's on the Knicks, that lets you know how bad it is. The Knicks ain't gonna. They be lucky if they smell the playoffs. They got the nerve to complain. Oh, this is Adam Silver at his finest. Put him on a Golden State Warrior jersey. Adam Silver slipping a Golden State Warrior jersey. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with him. Yeah, they got a big five now. Y'all didn't like it. You said y'all didn't like it when they had a big four. They said, fine, we won't have a big four no more. Now we got a big five. Talk about that. I know. Hard to rig the games when you got free agency. Oh, they're going to call it a crime. They're going to call it a travesty. But this is what your boy started. LeBron James started all this. So now everybody's playing the same way. They're like, no, we doing what LeBron do. So you let LeBron get away with doing all this crap. Now we going to do it. He went through like 8 superstar players last year. So nobody even want to hear that. He had Derrick Rose, Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, Dwayne Wade, all on his team for nothing. So don't nobody even want to hear nothing come out of his mouth. He flushed all them down and got more players. He came back with Donkey, George over the hill, Jordan Clarkson, and doggone Larry Nance. And now he got no veteran leadership, but the team got younger. And my man JG, Jeff Green, who can ball. No, I ain't name old and washed up players. I've named players LeBron James picked to be on his team. So blame him. Tell that idiot that they didn't. He's been listening to people like Nick Wrong and Shannon Sharp. They didn't start no super team. They were old. That's what players do when they get older. They go to a team to try to win a championship. Clyde Drexler for years played on the Portland Trailblazers, the team that drafted him. How many years did he play for Portland? His entire career. When he got old, he went to the Houston Rockets, teamed up uh Kareem, not Kareem, but Hakeem Olajuwon, and they went and won the NBA title. Before he do, that's what you do when you get to the end of your career. Charles Barkley tried to do it. He played for Philly his entire career. He was already an all-star career, legacy, everything. Went to the Phoenix Suns, went to the NBA Finals. He didn't win. He went to the Houston Rockets to try to win a championship, and that was his last go. He teamed up with Clyde Drexler and Hakeem Olajuwon. They had their big three, but they were all old. That's what players do when they get to the end of their career. Kevin Garnett has played his entire life in Minnesota. Ray Allen played his entire life in Seattle and Milwaukee. They already had careers. LeBron James decided in the peak of his career to go to a team with a guy who already won an NBA championship, Dwayne Wade, and they're gonna grab him and Chris Bosh and a couple other players, Mike Miller, who they never won. They all in the prime of their career. They're gonna go to Miami and build a super team. Okay, so that's where it started. None of that stuff started before then. So when they tell you that, make sure you tell them in reference. The Boston team that came together was an old team trying to come together and win a championship for Paul Pierce, who played like 15 years for Boston without winning anything. He never won nothing. So that wasn't no first big three. Those are players coming together to try to win. Malone and Gary Payton tried to go to Los Angeles Lakers and win. They went over there with Kobe and Shaq and they lost. They tried to get a ring after playing their whole career for their team trying to win. So that wasn't a big three. See, I give you facts. They give you entertainment. So we can always tell when somebody that heard something from one of these shows and come running on in here. See, kill them with information. They can't beat facts. See, facts is something they can't get around. You can yell and argue all day, but when you hit them with facts, ain't nothing they can do. Yeah, Peyton went to the Miami Heat, bounced over there, got a ring with Shaq. And they tried to get Karl Malone to go over to Miami. He's like, nah, I ain't going to Miami. And that was it. Reggie Miller could have had a ring with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Indiana Pacers was going to do a trade with Reggie Miller so that he could go to Los Angeles and play with Kobe and Shaq and get a ring. He would have got a ring that year, but he said no, he didn't want to do it. He just went ahead and retired with Indiana. The New York Knicks in 1994 were going to trade Derek Harper for Isaiah Lloyd Thomas III from the Detroit Pistons, and they were going to have their point guard. It was going to be Isaiah John Starks, so he could have a shot and go into an NBA championship again before he retired. But Isaiah, who had a no trade clause in his contract, he gets to approve all trades, said, nah, that's okay. I don't want to go. I'll stay here and retire a Detroit Piston. I don't want to win a championship like that. So this was always the norm. And this goes way back to the 60s and 70s. That's how Pistol Pete Maravich, who played his entire career with the Jazz. They were the New Orleans Jazz before they became the Utah Jazz. He played his entire career there, and at the end of his career, he went to the Boston Celtics so he can get an NBA championship. That's what happened back then. You have a great career like Nate Tiny Archibald. When you get to the end of your career, you end up going to Boston or LA so you can get a championship. LeBron went in the peak of his career because he couldn't even beat. LeBron James couldn't even beat the big three, and they were old. Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, KG, they couldn't even beat that team, and they were old. He had to go to Miami to come over there to beat the Boston Celtics. Team up with Bosh, Wade, and all these guys so that they could beat the Boston Celtics. And they still went like 7 games. Then the next season, Kevin Garnett was basically hurt all season. So there was nothing he could do. He was out. Yep, Rondo was on the team. But Rondo wasn't really that Rondo until like the second or third year. Right. They didn't beat the Orlando Magic. That was terrible. No, it was the shooting of that messed up a lot of money for the NBA. They had a Lakers play the Orlando Magic. That was not supposed to happen. The Lakers were supposed to play the Cleveland Cavaliers. But the LeBron James was such a choke, he blew the game. He had the ample opportunity to win that game, but Turkoglu and Rashad Lewis was lighting them up from the 3-point line, and there was nothing the refs could do. It's like y'all not playing no defense, and LeBron's just quitting out here. He wasn't ready, and that's how Orlando beat him. The refs did all they could. I mean, they advertised it all year with the Kobe and LeBron puppets going at each other, talking, the two puppets back and forth. Nike had all the promotion set up for it, and the NBA screwed that up. So for those who just got here, here's the word of what's going on. Ah, JaVale McGee was allowed to go to the Los Angeles Lakers and accept the deal. Okay, the Golden State Warriors did not sign him. By them doing that, it freed up a lot of money for them to go ahead and sign Boogie Cousins. When Boogie Cousins was signed, LeBron James almost flipped his lid because it was like, you guys got JaVale McGee from the Golden State Warriors and sign him, and you got Rondo, and you got Stevenson. Okay, those are good ancillary players, but that ain't enough for LeBron James. Those names don't bring, he ain't feeling no heat from that. That's good for the bench, but we got to get on this starting lineup. What's going on with these stars? I needed Boogie on this team. He was thinking like, how we didn't get Boogie? 5.3 million 1 year. How in the world this happened? And once he's finding out the Lakers took JaVale McGee and wouldn't go after Boogie Cousins, that's just really not going to sit well with LeBron. So LeBron has leaked it out allegedly to his team, who works with Joel Embiid and everybody else, that Clutch Sports team, to go on Twitter, and you go on Joel Embiid's Twitter, and what is he telling to LeBron? He said it's not too late to do this. Let's pull a DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan was known for his deal. He agreed to a 3-year, 4-year deal with the Dallas Mavericks. And before he signed the contract, he pulled out and went back to the Clippers. At that time, it's just not known. LeBron James having to Friday to decide if he's going to decide to be a Los Angeles Laker or not. So he's putting it out there, and so it can be in the public, so that Magic Johnson can start reading this, that LeBron, hey, the Lakers don't do something, LeBron's talking about leaving. Now, Magic, this is just putting pressure on Magic to have to do what he's already committed to LeBron James he's going to do, deliver. But LeBron wants it right now. He doesn't want to wait till next season. Next season's not promised. LeBron wants to win now. But this is just business moves. Do LeBron want to be in Los Angeles? Absolutely. He wants to be in Los Angeles. He's trying to leverage Magic Johnson to put some heat on him, put some fire on his feet, to let him know, hey, I ain't signed yet. I can still pull out this thing. Now let's get this thing done. I want Kawhi here in 2 days. They got Boogie Cousins, and we could have had Boogie Cousins. Do you understand that? Do you understand a JaVale McGee and a Boogie Cousins? Do you understand the difference in those two? I do, and they do too. That's why they let us get JaVale McGee. They could have signed JaVale if they wanted to. They had the cap space, but they said no. We're gonna let him go because we're taking Boogie Cousins. So all of this is so that Magic don't get complacent by saying, well, we got LeBron, we got him a couple of players, we good, we'll win 50 games, and then we'll come back next year. Nah, Magic's not thinking like that. I mean, LeBron's not thinking like that. He's like, no, I came to the Lakers not to be some runner-up. I came here to win championships. The Lakers are not going after Dwight Howard. He will never wear a Laker jersey again. Mm-hmm. Yep. The Philadelphia 76ers. Go to Joel Embiid. He's already trying to lure LeBron James back to Philly. saying it's not too late to do it. Let's pull a DeAndre Jordan and trust it. Just pull out and come on home. Now I can't wait to go watch these shows and watch how they regurgitate everything I just said. I'm just waiting on it. Your boy Carcino, I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe and all those great things. Y'all have a great morning.